Just in 0 payments for 24 months. Call 866-90-NATION. That's 866-90-NATION. Or visit them at windownation.com. I love those people, windownation.com. Bye.
From the Your Boat Club Weather Center.
This report is sponsored by United Healthcare Medicare Plans. Minnesota's own United Healthcare offers a wide range of Medicare plans in the Twin Cities designed to meet your needs.
$320-5326 will win a pair of tickets to see this incredible show when it comes to U.S. Bank Stadium a month from now, April 6th. Good luck.
I'd like to see you play a concert sometime.
What's your
That's
lucky
nice.
I'd like to see you play a concert sometime.
Again, that was Mel Gibson yelling at his then girlfriend about how basically she sucks at everything. And
The Mel audio is all-time
man,
radio
it's
audio.
Never gets old.
the most degrading stuff ever.
yeah.
Like, he just thinks so little of her.
Yeah.
He seems like such a nice guy.
Yeah, doesn't he? I actually liked his movies.
Yeah.
Most of them.
You can separate the man from the art.
Yeah, you can. Kevin Spacey.
Yeah, Spacey's a fantastic actor.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, wonderful. Everything he does. American Beauty, one of the best ever. Yeah, it was so good.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen that in a long time. I barely remember it.
Yeah, I've only seen
so
it
good.
once.
Heartbreaker.
Yeah, sure
That's
is.
disturbing.
Yeah.
A little more Hitchville for you this morning. Local music. Great job, guys.
Is our gal still in there?
Yeah, she is. Yep. I did a whole run of shows with her for a month. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, she's the best.
What
I'd like
do
to
you
see
mean?
you
Heidi
play
Owens.
a concert
Boogie
sometime.
Wonderland.
Yeah, Heidi Owens used to be in Boogie.
Oh.
One of the Weeping Blondes from the famous
Oh,
picture.
yeah, the famous picture.
Yeah.
Touch it.
Hey, Finch, relax.
Wow, buddy.
How is he like that?
I don't know, man.
Okay. Yeah, I got to talk about that guy.
Oh, you want to talk about Anthony?
It's time for Fan 5, brought to you by Builders and Remodelers.
Thanks, Builders and
Thank
Remodelers.
you,
The
Builders and
Wolves
Remodelers.
won 119-114 over the Blazers. Rudy Gobert dominant. Conley was nice. The Wolves stop a 2-game losing streak. They have yet, Marnie, to have a 3-game losing streak all season long. It didn't look like they were going to lose to Portland last night. And even the score is a little closer because they got that little cheap one with a second change to go. So it should have been closer to 8, but whatever. They won by 5 against a really bad team. And also the Thunder loss to the Lakers. The Clippers lost to the Drunken Scotty. So the Wolves up top of the Western Conference. Again, they have a half-game lead over the Thunder, half-game lead over the Denver Nuggets, and now a 3-game lead over the team that they beat them a couple days ago, the Los Angeles Clippers. So 6-game road trip starting Thursday at the Pacers.
Yeah. 20 games to go.
3 against
20
Denver.
to go. We've played 62. Yeah, 3 of them will be against Denver. Denver's won 6 straight, by the way. That could
Watch out.
That could be the team that overtakes one, and I'm not saying that as a negative Wolves fan. I'm just saying reality is it might be the Nuggets charging down the stretch. And you know, one of the reasons why might be Denver's schedule before Christmas. They had like 7 sets of back-to-backs before Christmas. And now the Wolves are having their sets of back-to-backs right now. I think Rudy Gobert in the locker room after the game was talking about how he's never in his career had a stretch like this. It's not a complaint. It's just a reality of, we're kind of struggling. We need to get our legs. We need to take a nap, whatever. They just played a 7-game homestand in 10 days, and there were 3 back-to-backs in there.
Yeah.
6 of the
crazy.
7 games were back-to-backs in a week and a half, and their next game is the front end of a back-to-back. Thursday, Friday.
I don't know how you avoid it.
At
Every
Indiana
team
and
goes through
Cleveland.
it, Marnie, like you said.
Every team has back-to-backs right around the same number. They're just at different times through the season. You have to navigate them, and it is not easy. I worked 7 games actually it was 11 days. I worked them. I was fried
I bet.
last night.
Yeah.
How bad do you feel for me?
Very. Rosie, in 03-04, the Wolves posted their best all-time record of 58 and 24. The Wolves would have to go 15-5 the rest of the way to tie the franchise record in victories with 58.
Yeah, I don't think they'll get there. Based on exactly what Marnie said, because of the back-to-backs and the schedule, and I don't see them winning 15 out of 20, that's for sure. As far as Anthony Edwards goes, we all know, the caveat is simply this. He's one of the most brilliant young players in the league. No questions asked. He's going to be a top superstar in this league for many years. But for Anthony Edwards to come out and say last night was the game, I lost track of time, is the equivalent of some kids saying the dog ate my homework before going back to school. How many players, what do you think the other players were going when they, to the court? He has his routine. I don't know, maybe he fell asleep. As far as I'm concerned, he fell asleep for the first 3 quarters last night.
Rosie!
Marnie.
Oh, Rosie.
You know damn well he was mailing it in last night.
Meat
first
sauce.
3 quarters.
Well, he didn't even get to start.
No, he didn't get to start. I would have put Josh Mine. I think Finch was so irritated. And you could tell when guys are just not locked in. Rudy Gobert was really, because Kat got in foul trouble, Rudy Gobert was the only one locked in.
I would say Conley and
Conley was he was playing
Kyle Anderson probably too. Those are
Kyle
3 players who stood out as they are really good tonight.
Edwards didn't want to shoot the ball the first half in particular, and he wasn't even hustling back on defense. He just seemed like he just didn't want to. His head was maybe because he had the baby a million miles away somewhere, and then all of a sudden he hurts his arm. He runs back to the locker room thinking. And then the report was, well, he's questionable to return. Well, of course, he comes back for the fourth quarter. And at that point, you can see the energy ramp up to the Anthony Edwards style, right? Mm-hmm. That's the way he was playing. He didn't play like that in the first 3 quarters. I'm going, oh, come on.
It definitely had the feel of a Monday night, second night of a back-to-back, bad team in town. All of that was palpable in the arena, but you're right. As the professional basketball players, you're supposed to overcome that.
And Rudy did.
And Rudy did all night. He was fantastic.
And that's just the way the game is played. Everybody got ramped up defensively in the fourth quarter. You could tell it was like, okay, it's go time. This is all we really have to do to beat this raggedy Portland team tonight, and that's what they did. So it's just one of those entertaining, interesting nights where you just go, okay, I get it.
So are you not buying the resistance band in the hallway story?
I have no idea what happened in the hallway. Someone told me he fell asleep. I don't know if I want to believe that person. It doesn't matter.
Either way, whether it's resistance bands or somebody falling asleep.
But how
do they not have a member of the staff
Correct.
going, Anthony?
You got to get
game time, buddy.
That's why I think
up.
he fell asleep. I don't know.
But even if he's sleeping, don't you say, wake up?
Get going.
Let's go.
Let's go. It's game time. And
Nobody said, let's play basketball.
Yeah,
that's what they were missing.
Let's play.
Exactly. So we'll give him a pass, but it was just I just love his comment. I lost track of time. I don't know what those other players were doing when they were running out to the court at 7:05. Where were they going? Oh, there's a game. And then
what's funny though is we're all ripping him for losing track of time.
Right.
That's why he should have just said, I was in the bathroom.
Exactly.
Right.
Bathroom emergency.
Yeah.
Nobody
Johnny
would have questioned it. Nobody would have said, we all would have said, yeah, you got to do what you got to do. You can't do that on the court.
I don't know if Johnny Athletic has
Hurley?
ever asked that question before.
Probably
Were you in the bathroom? Is that one? That's an excuse that we
just
all
say
have.
that. Yeah, I was taking a dump. I had too much cheese.
Hey, they won the game, and off we go, and people had a good time, so that's it. But that's just part of the schedule and the way it works out.
Yeah, sometimes you lose track of time.
You lose track of I actually saw that clip the other day and thought of you, the Cher clip.
Oh, that's one of the greatest episodes of sitcom history.
You and Little B. Oh, my goodness. Yep. All right.
What does that have to do with Cher?
Yeah, I know.
I'm asking you, what does that have to do with Cher? Me and Lil B.
Because you guys do that when you played Password together.
All the time.
Yeah, all the time.
You
Don't
did
give
it.
him crap.
What are you talking
leave
about?
Rosie alone.
Play all
You know
over him
damn
today.
well you play off of
Why are you
that
giving him such
with
crap?
Little B.
You know damn well.
I mean,
I can't help it if she's my soul sister.
and you could have done a better job.
Wow,
Gotta get
Rosie,
them
what's your problem?
I love Little B. I just
Sounds like it.
I love it to aggravate her because then she'll give me the death stare when I walk past her office.
And that's your thing.
I do love that.
Yeah.
You know,
like
I
to be
remember
treated poorly.
I remember a story where Barb was on one side of the river and Marnie was on the other side of the river.
Oh, careful.
And Barb yells across, "How do I get to the other side of the river?" And Marnie yells back, "You're already on the other side of the river."
Oh boy.
Jokey news is
Jokey news.
It broke yesterday morning, but Mike Evans signed a 2-year, $52 million extension to stay with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He's been there the entire time he's been in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
He's 30 years old. He is the first wide receiver in NFL history to hit 1,000 yards receiving in each of his first 10 seasons. And he's only the second to ever do 10 straight at any point in their career. The other one, no surprise, is
Randy.
Carl.
Jerry Rice.
Yeah.
Carl. Oh.
But this is one of those weird stats, right? Everybody, 10 straight years of 1,000 yards receiving. In 2017, he had 1,001.
Wow.
In 2020, he had 1,006.
That's consistent.
But think about it, right? That 1,001 season, if he gets 999 yards, nobody gives a rat's ass
Totally
about
different.
this stat.
Totally different.
And it's a 2-yard freaking thing over an entire season. It's like, God, he's unstoppable.
That probably means in the fourth quarter of that last game, they were like, oh, wait, he's 6 yards short. All right, throw it to him.
The one thing, though, that you can say about Mike Evans, because he's a future Hall of Famer, his numbers are gigantic. He has played 13 or more games in every season he's ever played. So he just doesn't miss it. Most of his games or most of his seasons are 16 or 17. So he's just across the board, just on the field.
He's a monster, yeah. He's a great player.
Hall of Famer for sure.
Yeah, oh yeah.
$35 million of that 52 is guaranteed.
Good for him.
Yeah, absolutely. Wide receivers are getting paid like that. They deserve it.
The Wild at Arizona on Thursday. They are at Colorado on Friday, then finally home on Sunday against Nashville, the team that they're chasing.
No, they're chasing, all right. It's a little difficult right now, the way the NHL is made up at the points to go on a run like this. They basically can't lose another game. I mean, it feels that way. And like Lou Nanny said, and Louis starting his 60th and final season with covering state high school hockey this week. And in fact, I chatted with him yesterday. Good for me. But Louis would say, it's not about making the playoffs.
Good for you.
He said in Barreros, it's not about making the playoffs. It's about trying to win the Stanley Cup. I think that's it. That's the only goal. And if you don't have a team that's capable of doing that, and then obviously the Wild right now are not in that position, I'd look for them probably to sell off more pieces, whatever they have left, and to kind of regroup and try again next year. And they got one more year to go with the Parisi Suter albatross around their neck, and then it's go time for Bill Guerin, the best he can do.
Right, Hawk?
That's right.
So as soon as we get rid of Parisi and Suter's contracts, are we signing like Austin Matthews and Connor McDavid, or what's happening?
Probably not. But let's hope there's another echelon of players that are going to be behind them that will fill out this roster that'll be skillful centers and getting more defensemen and whatever it takes.
What if Bill Guerin's prestige moment is we finally get those two off the books, and then he signs a defenseman and a forward and basically just completely cap straps us, or is that right, for the next 10 years?
Yeah.
And 10 years from now, the next GM's like, God, I'm just cleaning up Bill Guerin's mess.
Right.
Remember in 2025 when he signed those two guys?
25.
And they both were terrible locker room guys, and it went nowhere.
Yeah, they were kissing everybody.
I don't remember that part.
Oh, sorry. I was reading some fan fiction.
Oh,
good. You got it.
Yeah, brilliant. Brilliant. That's very funny.
It's yours, Zach? Your work?
Yeah.
The Twins season opener is March 28th in Kansas City. So what are we, 23 days away from the
3 weeks.
The season opener, and then their home opener is April 4th against the Cleveland Guardians of Anaheim.
and then Shohei Ohtani comes to town.
Oh, in April? Perfect timing.
I know.
Well, it's going to be 90 degrees.
Yeah,
it is.
it's a
It
good
will
time,
be.
yeah.
It probably will be 90. the way
Last
things are
year,
going.
they played here, I think, the second week of the season.
Right.
And Clayton Kershaw had a perfect game going.
Remember that.
And they pulled him.
I remember that because he hadn't pitched yet, basically. He threw 5 innings or something, and that was it.
Yeah.
And, of course, the perfect game was not completed. So
Yeah. Next time I go to a bowling alley and throw 7 strikes, I'm just going to go home.
Right.
Just leave. Yeah.
Just assume it was going to be a
Well, it's
perfect
going to
game.
take you 14 games to bowl that many strikes.
I thought you
Maybe
were
a
going to become a professional bowler.
He might
I
still.
still might. I got time.
Yeah.
Christopher's
You're
a
not busy.
very good bowler.
Thank you very
doubt
much,
him.
Roser.
I've seen it firsthand.
See, thank you.
Sauce, if you doubt him, it's going to fuel him even more.
Yeah,
No, I
you
don't
wanna
doubt
fuel
my
me.
hogs, Daddy.
Thank you, baby.
Is this Rise?
This is Pamela McNeil, local artist, the greatest.
All right, jokey news when we get back. Marnie has promised the best jokes she has ever written are the ones she wrote today.
Are we doing it
Well,
today?
they're brutal.
All right.
They're brutal.
Then headlines. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
Did you know Discover wants everyone to feel special? That's why with your Discover card, you have access to 24/7.
Are you looking for ways to elevate your business through premium headwear and apparel? At Branded Bills, we focus on attention to detail, in-person customer experience, and quality craftsmanship to provide a finished, customized product for any occasion. Our core belief is to create out-of-the-box products that enhance the value of your personal brand or business. We offer low minimum orders, unique design applications, and completed custom products in as quick as 2 weeks. To find out more, visit brandedbills.com.
And nutritionists are going to guide you every step of the way, providing you with the tools, support, and motivation you need to succeed. Join Livia today. You'll get your first 3 months for free. As a brand ambassador for Livia, I really appreciated that one-on-one support I was talking about. That was the game changer for me. I got to the point where I looked forward to going into the Minnetonka location every week and weighing in, getting a pat on the back or some encouragement when things were tough. Join Livia today and get your first 3 months.
What's wrong?
Everything's gotten worn out and saggy.
Saggy?
I can't even look anymore, Amy.
Well, there's a French guy in my yoga class who doesn't think I'm saggy.
Hey, Amy, I'm Charles with All Around. I think Dave's talking about your roof, siding, and deck.
What?
He came to us to surprise you.
Surprise.
House need a little lift? Go to allaround.com today.
So, French guy, huh?
All around. We get it. March is on. The 2024 TIAA Big Ten basketball tournaments take over Minneapolis as the Target Center hosts the annual celebration of Big Ten hoops. The women's tournament runs March 6th through the 10th, and the men's tournament tips off March 13th through the 17th. Tickets are on sale now, so head to big10.org for more information. Be there this March as the conference's best teams compete for a Big Ten tournament title in Minneapolis.
Job ever. They can do it. The bigger, the better with Finch Home Solutions and finchhomesolutions.com. Bye.
Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today. 1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Donate your car today at carsforkids.org. Your car, running or not, can be picked up as soon as the next day. No title, no problem. Call 877-CARS-FOR-KIDS or go online at carsforkids.org to donate today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
You're free now. Free to stream beyond your wildest dreams. Free to be everything you imagine, and then some. That's how it feels to have Quantum Fiber. Your world unleashed. Learn more at quantumfiber.com. Limited availability. Service in select locations only.
Hey, it's Hockey here for my friends at Builders and Remodelers. You looking to save big on your next home improvement project? You're in luck. Right now, Builders and Remodelers is offering home show special savings on any roofing, siding, door, or window project. Like buy one window, get your second window half off. Plus, home show special savings of an additional $50 off on each Elements triple pane window, the highest rated window in the industry. Best products, great prices, professionally installed by Builders and Remodelers for over 70 years. Go to buildersandremodelers.com. Nobody does it better.
Get tickets for the next Minnesota United FC match at mnufc.com/tickets.
From the 651 Carpets Plus, home of the Next Day Install Studios, this is the Power Trip on FM 100.3 KFAN, The Fan.
Join Muss and Miller Lite tonight at Dave's Town Club in Delano from 5 to 7. Stop by and register for your chance to win a spot in the Vikings Foundation Golf Tournament. Plus, stock up on Miller Lite Golf Swag. Head over to KFAN.com, make the keyword golf for more info.
Yeah, have fun, man. I like that place. I like that whole little city out there. It's great. This is the Power Trip Morning Show. This is the final segment. 8 o'clock hour. You can watch KFAN.com/watch, I believe. Hi.
Hi.
Good to see you all out there. Over there's Rosa and Marzer.
Hi.
La-di-da.
La-ti-da.
That's right. Yeah. What?
Rosie, when we go to Vegas in a little
Yes, sir.
over a month, are you going to get up at 3:30 in the morning and come see us or not?
No.
You're not coming over to see us at all?
No.
What?
No.
What about your attorney?
No.
Why?
No.
Because we're not going to be, number one, we're not going to be near where you guys are staying.
I didn't know they had
The
four
Bunny
seasons
Ranch?
on this strip.
Bunny Ranch is a long drive from, from Planet Hollywood.
Windjam will drive you there.
Yeah, I know he will.
Why are you going on the same weekend if you're not going to spend
Because we
time?
have
Rosie.
Oh, really? Because our bit, Jeff and Mark Madness, is by popular demand, we're going for a second tour, and it's Masters Week.
Who demanded that?
Oh,
Their
people.
wives, so they leave.
Well, there's that. Get out of town,
Yeah.
please. No, we just chatted about it. We said we just haven't done this for a while. We're going to stay somewhere else, and no, we're not going to get up at 3:30. We're just going to be doing our own thing. But I'll be listening.
Miss you. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
come on, man.
But why? To Marnie's point, why pick that weekend if you're not going to join
Because
us?
it's the Masters. We want to be out there for the Masters. And a certain person in this room helped secure a place to watch the Masters. And, make a few wagers here and there about, you can bet on anything out there during the Masters
Is
week.
it Circa?
Maybe.
Were you watching?
Yes, it is Circa.
Indoors or outdoors?
I think just indoors. I don't know if you can watch. I guess you can watch it outdoors.
Boy,
in
that
the pool.
sports book is.
I bet 3 months mortgage, you and Jeff are going to find a way to the pool to watch the Masters at Stadium Swim.
No doubt about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, we have fun together. It's our male bonding kind of weekend that we like to have once in a while, and
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, you never know. We may end up back at Mastros. So.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that bit.
And don't forget to pack the darkest sunglasses you can find.
Well, duh.
Yeah, man. You don't want to get your eyes all messed
Yeah,
up.
see, Hawk.
Yeah,
they're
we're
so
concerned
mean
about
to
your
Rosie.
vision.
Right, it's right.
And that's fine. You
Leave
guys can
Rosa alone.
criticize
I don't
for
criticize you.
the little clips that I will send out, I'm sure.
Well,
but
yeah,
that's
leave
fun.
Rosie
People,
alone.
they were fun. We had a good time with it.
Yeah.
We're just goofing around.
I love it.
A couple
Yeah.
of old guys
It's
goofing
great.
around.
That bit's you'll be
It's
salivating
like-
when you see it
you'll
as
be-
an
exactly.
A+ bit.
It was. So yeah, we'll be out there, but I'll be passing on the morning. You'll be salivating when you see it.
I can't believe
Exactly.
you come down even one time, even for just 1 minute. Like it's always the biggest when you walk in the, room.
People want to see you.
You know what? I'll never say never, but you guys. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, that's
Somebody
right.
might have been high on the marijuana.
I did that only because I didn't know how to end the video. I didn't know how to push the stop button on my phone.
And the best part of that whole bit is you lead the whole thing up when you guys get that dessert and you're like, you throw it to my dad and he just goes, "Here we are."
Master improver.
Yeah,
Scene
right,
set.
Yeah.
He
I'm
was
such a
yes
well-spoken
and.
attorney. I had to egg him on.
Here we are.
Here we are.
Here we are. This is. We have to be someplace, and here we are.
And we are there.
Marnie,
Yeah.
Oh,
this
yeah.
is your moment.
Oh, that's right. You got.
Oh, March.
I
Oh,
gotta
the highlight of the
remember.
week.
Funny news.
All right. Well, I need to preface this with remember how I said how many games I worked and fried, and
Right.
I wrote these when I got home.
Don't make excuses.
After the-
This is your week to shine because Chris can back me up on this. Maybe the worst Saturday Night Live episode in the last 5 or 10 years.
Terrible.
Awful.
Right? They tried everything with Sydney
Awful.
Sweeney. Nothing was working. Even
Right.
Weekend Update, though, where Sydney Sweeney
It was
wasn't
dead,
involved.
Flat.
Nothing.
It was a
So,
terrible episode.
They just didn't have it. I don't know what happened. They had it the week before. I'm not one of those, it's been bad since the 90s. Are you nuts? Look at the cast the last
that
20
sounds
years.
just like
It's
me.
fantastic, right? So much talent. It just didn't work this week. Didn't work at all.
No.
So this is your
That's
week
rare
to take
that
over.
there's
Super rare.
Not one
Right.
that's stuck.
Normally there's a sketch or two, and even if there isn't a sketch or two, Weekend Update normally crushes.
Right.
Even that felt flat.
Terrible.
This is your week to take
Well,
the grasp of comedy
How
away from Michael Che and Colin Jost.
How appropriate that I am on the heels of the worst episode of SNL in the history of episodes, because I like to pre-read them to make sure I got the right tempo. I didn't even laugh at my own jokes.
That's not a good sign.
Oh, you are
But
not
for the
setting this up
sake
well.
of saving the bit, I know I had nothing left in my brain. Donald Trump won the North Dakota Republican presidential caucuses yesterday, adding to his string of victories.
Is that the funny part?
No.
Oh.
Trump finished first in voting conducted at 12 sites. Every voter in North Dakota was quoted as saying, geez, holy moly, woofda.
Oh, boy.
See, that was great. I thought you were going to get political, and I'm like, look, this is probably not the smartest play. And then it was just
I'm really going
North
for
Dakota.
Why is there one site for every voter in North Dakota?
Oh.
Zach.
Steve Martin, calm down.
I got one and only one today.
Go
Do you want
for
to
it.
hear it?
Okay.
Bradley Cooper. Bradley Cooper recently said it took him a long time to truly find love for his kid. Jeffrey Lambert said, at least you finally got there.
Oh, poor Dov.
Last week, the city of St. Augustine, Florida, held its annual spoof sporting competition called the Florida Man Games. Events include running from sheriff's deputies, also running from...
What did you say?
Okay.
Okay, Zach.
Those are the deputies. Yeah.
Events include... At the Florida Man Games, events include running from sheriff's deputies, a theft simulation of catalytic converters, and eating Chinese buffet at 4:15.
That's great.
No, you didn't laugh at your own joke. That's the part that I liked the most.
The deputies part was better.
That was a rough week.
Didn't shoot the deputy.
Yeah, brilliant.
All right, is that it? I thought it was fine.
Yeah, good job.
You did better than you thought.
Come on, Marty. Give yourself some credit.
Joke.
Now it's time for Headlines.
Touch it.
Headlines brought to you by our friends at Wolf River Electric. Go solar with Wolf River Electric. Reach out to them. They'll walk you through it. It's easy.
Yeah, man. Good idea.
All right, guys. If you know the answer right off the bat, just say, yes, I know this without saying it so everybody else can see if they can figure it out. Yeah! It is the birthday today of Jake Lloyd. Admit if you know who Jake Lloyd is.
I know who he is.
You do. Okay. Sauce does. Does anybody else remember who Jake
It's an actor,
Lloyd is?
but I don't know.
This is a little bit of a tip of a hand, but think about this. He is 35 years old today.
So he was a kid in which movie? Oh, my. Sandlot? No.
Stand By Me?
I don't know. I don't. I'm
Is
guessing.
that the kid
I
with
don't
the
know.
giant head, right?
No, that is
That's
what Jonathan
Jonathan-
Lipnicki,
Oh, that's right. Yeah, right,
I think is his last name.
Did you know bees and dogs can smell fear?
The deputies?
He's here.
With the kid Jerry Maguire, is
Florida
it?
deputy.
Sauce, tell him.
He's the kid that played Vader as a child.
He's Anakin Skywalker in The Phantom Menace. And that kid said that basically ruined his life.
Really?
He
Why?
had a rough childhood.
It's very bad.
But because the movie was panned.
Right.
And his performance was panned. And he grew up as the
guy.
kid who was kind of a bad Vader.
Oh, man.
Right, and then Hayden Christensen
Not
caught
his
hell, too, for
fault.
playing an adult Vader. But Jake Lloyd,
script.
35 years old.
Yeah.
Anakin
Blame
Skywalker.
George Lucas.
Yeah, the
blame
script
George
sucked.
Lucas.
Yeah.
I was
he wrote
wondering,
that crap.
what are midichlorians? It's not his fault the script
No,
sucked.
that's exactly.
Yeah.
Worse, Corey.
Yeah, it wasn't good for
The
him.
human head weighs 8 pounds.
That was in Clone Wars. 50% of men say they feel pressured to be, quote, manly.
Oh, hell yeah.
As you can tell, I don't feel that pressure.
Yeah.
And what does that exactly mean?
I don't know. I just as half of us feel like we're pressured to be manly. I gave that dream up about 1988.
Yeah.
Right when my dad was like, "You want to go fishing with me?"
Nah.
Hard pass. I'm playing Contra.
Contra.
That was as manly as I got. Was shooting on video games.
Want to have a catch, Dad?
But I don't
You
like
never said that,
hunting.
did you?
I don't like fishing. I don't like pretty much anything outdoors.
I
I
don't
don't
either.
work on cars. I don't lift weights. You can tell. I don't do anything, quote, manly.
I see what you're
I don't
saying.
either.
Yeah.
Nope. I basically order off the kids menu.
Or, hey, Randy, can you fix this?
Yep. Can't fix anything around the house.
That's-
Call hot ass Randy, and he tells me about lizard people while he's doing things around the house.
But he does a great job.
But you got to give up the dream. If you're on the
yeah.
brink of being manly, you're like, yeah, I hunt and fish. I just wish I was better with cars. Then maybe you'd say, I got to figure out how to work on cars. When you're this far away, you just let it go. No pressure at all to feel manly. Don't care.
Yeah.
Sauce?
Hello?
At all? No pressure at all?
I mean, I can change a tire.
You can carry one with you all the time. Come on, man. That's a good joke, though. That's joking joke
Is that
time.
funnier than
Why
Marnie's
you being,
jokes?
Why are you being so sensitive today, Sweet Pea?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm not. I thought it was funny. I just was reacting like I was offended.
It's an interesting concept.
Do you feel pressured to feel manly?
Hawk's manly.
I do not feel that at all. I used to, though, if I'm being younger, like back in the day. If I'm being honest, back in the day when I was young, you kind of had to walk around like you were tough.
You can Can you change the oil on a car, Hawk?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
You got a sleeve of tattoos. You look manly.
you're
He
manly.
rides motorcycles.
Thank you. I do like riding motorcycles. It's fun. I like to do things that men do.
Yeah, like going thrifting.
Drifting's fun.
Antiquing.
Yeah, I like looking at old cars.
He likes he likes carrying around a clutch.
Sending pants to North Carolina to get stars embroidered on them. Very manly things.
Well, it depends on what kind of man you want to be. I want to be the kind of man that gets it on with women.
Wow.
I almost got fired.
Whoa. What the hell? He almost said the F word.
I think he was going to say the F word. I want to be the kind of man that F's.
Wow.
Look at his face.
He almost got
Almost said
canned.
it.
You guys pissed me off. That's being manly.
Almost
Don't
said
piss
it.
him off.
Hey, Roser.
Yes, sir.
You want to swing down to an old car place with me sometime after the show and look at old cars?
That's
with
a
me?
manly thing to do. Look at old
I think
cars.
classic cars, I'm in. I mean, if you
Okay,
talk
you
about
need
60,
classic cars in Mankato.
65, 66 Mustangs, whatever those types
Yes.
of Thunderbirds.
There are three
Corvettes,
65 Mustangs sitting right as you walk
100%.
in the front door at Unique Classic Cars. Let's go.
66, 67, 68, only if she's 5'3".
We'll be manly together.
There we go.
This is pretty manly. A student in the UK got trapped in the bathroom of a medieval tower for 7 hours.
Oh, my God.
Before she was eventually able to MacGyver her way out using eyeliner and a Q-tip.
What? That's what?
What?
Is that real?
Yeah.
Eyeliner.
How
man.
did that
She
work?
picked a lock.
With
I guess.
So she probably snapped the cotton part of the Q-tip off and used.
That's
the
why she got locked in there.
stick.
Oh, my.
Oh, no.
Huh. Well, good for her.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing that sucks about her story is it did take her 7 hours. She used a Q-tip and an eyeliner, but the door was a pull, not a push. That would have saved her
Oh, yeah.
a lot of time.
Yeah. See what happens?
Two teens in California broke into the new $1 billion Clippers unfinished arena.
Oh, my gosh. That place a palace.
They broke in the middle of the night, even played hoops. They shot some baskets.
Are you kidding? They broke in?
A couple of teams got in there. So
Did they use a Q-tip and eyeliner?
I think they just opened the door. It's not that hard.
Was it a push?
But
Was it a pull?
I thought of my guess is the security stories out of Fontainebleau, as I believe as Zach once called it. That the place in Vegas that was just abandoned for 15 years or whatever it was, but now it's open. Can you imagine what it must be like to guard an unfinished facility that's that large?
Yeah.
I bet there's a billion unbelievable stories.
Oh, I bet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So far, we already have one at the new $1 billion NBA arena.
Yeah, this place is going to be, when you say state of the art, it's going to eclipse everything. What's the owner's name?
Ballmer.
What's that?
Steve Ballmer.
Ballmer, yeah. My gosh, he has not missed a trick. It's going to be.
Well, he could afford it.
Yes, he certainly can. And he
Is he a
spent a lot of money
Microsoft
on it.
guy?
Yes. Yes. Were the teens caught while they were inside, or was it only looking at security footage the next day that they were found out?
Fantastic question. I don't have the answer. Just saw the headline. Don't know. A man in Indiana.
I know that guy.
You probably do. He's under arrest.
Yeah, he knows that guy.
After he was swinging a golf club at Topgolf and his gun went off.
Oh, yeah.
He was previously convicted
likes
of
golf.
felony robbery in 2010, so I believe he was not allowed to have a
Did he yell
gun.
4? I don't know.
That's pretty good, Rose.
I mean, I don't know.
Not the worst thing you've said.
Not-
Rosie,
not even
but
close.
Jokey news ended 6 minutes
Yeah.
ago.
This is true. I'm trying.
Wendy's still trying to backtrack from the surge pricing story that broke last week, right? Then they tried to say a day or two later, no, we didn't say prices would go up. We said prices were going to go down during slower times. We're going to offer deals. And they might be telling the truth. They might not be. Who knows? But now they're trying to make up for it. Now they're offering $1 cheeseburgers all month long for March Madness.
Oh, really?
$1 cheeseburgers all month. Basically going, hey, our fault. Sorry about
The
that.
entire March Madness?
That's what the story says. I don't know.
That's what it says. My goodness.
Even Jeff and Mark Madness?
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah.
I'm going to miss you in Vegas, Roser.
We are going to have some kind of time out there.
Wow. Hi, Mike's on.
What's wrong with
I'm sorry you can't pause.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. I
I
can't.
can't. I'm not good at it.
So, Rosie, let's talk about the elephant in the room. A week ago, I heard you on with Common.
What are you going to call me?
Yes, sir.
You said that going to Turks and Caicos was not your honeymoon because you went with another couple.
Right. Technically, yes. And we had good friends.
That was your honeymoon.
Technically.
Well, okay. Yeah, I'm leaving. I'm going next week. I'm leaving. I'm not going to be here
For
next week.
vacation.
Why?
For vacation. That's fine.
But is it your honeymoon?
I didn't call. I'm not calling it that. I think it's kind of, at this point, it's just a vacation.
It is. That is the correct answer.
Yeah, it is. You're right. No, it is.
At one point, did he identify it as a honeymoon?
The other one, absolutely.
The
this
other one, the
I
one
haven't
that-
heard you say this one is.
Yeah, I just kind of. I mean, I don't think. I mean, it's the first time we've gotten away together, but it's not a big deal. I mean, we were just going on vacation.
Yeah, every day's a honeymoon,
Palm
right?
Springs.
Your honeymoon with another couple.
Right.
That is kind of now not your honeymoon, even though it's definitely your honeymoon. Whose idea was it to bring the other couple? Was it Karen's? Was it yours? Or was it the other couple inviting
The other
themselves?
couple, no, the other couple invited us because they're good friends. I mean, I met them through Karen, and they've been family friends and everything. And they travel. They're retired. They have, they go different places, and they invited us to, go down to Turks
You
and
got
Caicos.
invited on your honeymoon.
Not, no, it's, you're
That's
twisting the
hot.
words
All right.
around. We weren't going on a honeymoon
His
that week.
honeymoon
We
is
were
in
planned-
Vegas with
If you're
Jeff
going to
Lambert.
twist something
Thank
like
you.
don't do his words.
There's only one logical explanation. Let's all ask the question that needs to be asked.
All right.
Careful.
Did they invite you because there was a swap?
Jeez. No, that's what Jeff and Mark Madness is for.
A simple no is fine. I'm just asking a question.
No.
You hesitated.
No, I did not.
That was a complicated no.
It's
Leave
not a
Rosie alone,
complicated-
right, Hawk?
Yeah, my honeymoon is with Lawyer Lambert in Vegas.
in a month.
And the
That
hell
makes-
with all you guys.
that makes more
Just
sense.
leave us alone. You know where you can find us if you want to find us.
Yeah.
Sauce will find us.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yep.
End of story. We'll watch
Where
the
can we find
Masters.
you?
We'll be at the pool. We're
Give
going
him
to be
hell.
playing.
Give him
Yeah.
hell, Rosie.
Right.
Give him hell.
They'll be at
Doing
Planet
whatever
13.
the hell we want to do
Yeah.
for
Yeah, give
3.5
him hell.
days.
And we'll all find out on your Twitter.
We will be keeping you up to speed, yes.
Well, on speed.
Chris mentioned earlier, season 2 of HBO's House of the Dragon is coming to HBO in June.
Yes.
Remember that? June is the
Do we have a number of
release.
episodes?
Didn't say in the
Was it
article I
8
read.
in season 1 or 10? 8 or 10? My guess is season 2 is similar. Maybe they do the old stupid Thrones thing in the final season will be like 6 and piss us all off.
Can't wait.
And be disappointing.
They could have. It just needed 2 or 3 more episodes.
Yeah.
That last season was awesome. It just got rushed.
No,
Great
I
point.
disagree.
We got a Twitter follow. Was it Jake Lloyd? Is that the kid you mentioned?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brandon sent us a tweet with a picture with Arnold. He was the kid in Jingle All the Way. He was Phil Hartman's.
No kidding.
He's had some.
Yeah,
right?
so it wasn't
Yeah.
just that spot. I remember when they made the movie here, obviously.
He's had some very, very tough mental health.
Oh, that's so sad
situations.
to hear.
That's tough, though, man. When your two movies you're known for are
Not
the Star Wars
great.
movie and Jingle All the Way.
Well, we
What's
loved
wrong
it.
with you?
We
Hawk
loved
loves
it
that
here.
film.
Yeah, we loved it here because it was filmed here, but it wasn't a great
I've never
movie.
seen it.
It's terrible.
Top
I've
five
never
all
seen it.
time.
It's
Hawk, did you cry to it?
I'm crying right now.
Sinbad and I mean the late great Phil Hartman. They had the big debut premiere over at the Mall of America. It was
20%.
Yeah, it was bad. It was what it was.
I loved it.
I did too. I cried. He couldn't find Turbo. He couldn't find Turbo Man. It was very very tough. Very emotional.
Oh, that lady hates it.
The director of the Dune movies says the public won't see any deleted scenes because, quote, when it's not in the movie, it's dead.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh,
He doesn't want you to see what didn't make the movie.
man,
I always thought that was weird on DVDs when they added deleted scenes because there's a reason they're deleted. They're either not that good, they don't help the plot, they don't enhance the movie.
Sometimes they're just cut for time. I mean,
Yeah.
What?
studio doesn't want to have a 3.5-hour movie, so I love them.
Bloopers, on the other hand, outtakes.
Go.
Yes, all of them, all the time.
Barbie the movie in concert is going to tour this summer with a live orchestra playing alongside the movie.
That'll probably do real well.
I bet it will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Music's a huge part of that movie, and that makes sense.
Yeah, Orchestra Hall's done a really nice job with movie soundtracks. A lot of John
The Home
Williams
Alone
stuff.
bit was great.
Yeah, that's fun. They show the movie and then they playing the soundtrack
Yeah.
along with
Yeah.
Jurassic Park. They did it with a couple other ones as
Yeah,
well.
Debbie Does Dallas. Hawk and I saw that.
The soundtrack to that is excellent.
A lot of trombones.
You need a break.
You need a break.
You need a fourth honeymoon with my dad. You two need to go somewhere.
We are.
When the original Star Wars trilogy aired on Chilean TV in 2003, network executives found an interesting way to avoid cutting to commercials. They just spliced in ads for Cerveza Crystal Beer directly into the movies. I haven't seen the clips. Just reading this sounds
funny.
hilarious.
It does.
That is funny.
In A New Hope, the first one, when Obi-Wan Kenobi is supposed to give Luke his father's lightsaber, instead he reaches into a cooler and pulls out an ice-cold Cerveza Crystal.
That's funny.
In The Empire Strikes Back, when Yoda is training Luke, Luke reaches into the branches of a tree and just grabs a can of beer. And in The Return of the Jedi, the Emperor uses the Force to summon a cold beer.
That's brilliant.
The ad agency came up with this idea, won some awards for it in Chile, but Lucasfilm was apparently not happy with the choices to just add beer commercials inside the movies. That's kind of awesome.
Thanks for the tip.
You're welcome. Scientists discovered a fossil of a Jurassic worm and then named it after Alice Cooper. Sandworms. You know, I hate them. Alice Cooper. Still a thing. Still with us.
Yeah.
Oh.
How do we feel about this in 2024? A Baywatch reboot is happening.
What?
It's in the works at Fox.
How?
Here's the official plot, according to the description. Daring ocean rescues, pristine beaches, and iconic red bathing suits are back, along with a whole new generation of Baywatch lifeguards who navigate complicated, messy, personal lives.
I mean, how difficult is it to remake that series?
Yeah, right.
Well, not difficult. I'm just saying, is the public going to care about gals running in, bathing
Pamela
suits in
Anderson.
2024?
Yes.
Yes.
That's a unanimous one.
But here's why I ask. In 1993,
Right. That was
we didn't have the internet.
No.
Yeah.
So watching Pam Anderson run in slow motion down the beach this is as good as life can get.
right.
And now in 2024, are you really going to sit through Baywatch when you know it's going to suck?
Hasselhoff going to be back reprising his role?
Oh, PA's going to watch
It does not say. It just says the cast has not been announced.
All right. I bet he'll make a cameo.
The original series
The boy watch.
with Hasselhoff and Pam Anderson ran from 89 to 99. And then it shifted to Baywatch Hawaii from 99 to 2001. Do you remember who was famous that was in the Baywatch Hawaii series?
No idea.
Hockey knows.
99 to 01.
Hawk, who was it?
This is a true, I'm not being funny, this is serious.
My brain.
It's a
I don't think I ever saw
male
it.
actor
Oh, it is
who
a
got
male.
his start at Baywatch Hawaii.
Is it Chris Hemsworth?
No, but you're in the right
99?
ballpark. That's the right kind
Is
of
it
guy.
Chris Evans?
Nope.
The Rock.
The Hawaii part. You're getting closer. The Hawaii part is the key.
No.
Hold on.
Part is the key.
We can figure this out.
The Hawaiian part is the key.
So Jason Momoa.
See, Marnie got it. Jason Momoa.
Oh, I thought it was Lavelle.
It wasn't
Lavelle?
It wasn't Lavelle.
Momoa got his start on Baywatch Hawaii.
Lavelle.
All right, last one from me here.
Random drops.
The oldest paycheck that has ever been found is from around 3000 BC in a city in the Middle East. The person was paid in blank. The oldest paycheck that has ever been found is around 3000 BC in a city in the Middle East, and the person that was paid in
Fig leaves.
Whoa.
I don't know.
Frankincense and myrrh.
You got
The beaver.
You got Momoa.
Mark!
No, Mark, you've guessed enough.
You can never have too much myrrh.
Thank
honestly.
Right. Pink socks.
No, Rosie, enough.
Any other guesses?
Marty, you can get this.
Goats.
Come on,
Goats.
Rosie.
Johnson.
Johnson.
Goats is a good answer.
Oh, hold on.
birds.
Some sort of livestock.
No.
Raisins.
Pebbles.
Olives.
No.
Grapes.
Is that a food item?
Kind of. Yeah.
Rosie's groin. Nuts.
It is consumable.
Okay.
Nuts.
Wine.
You're the closest.
Vodka.
Beer is the right answer. Chris got it.
What? Damn.
The person was paid in beer.
Yeah, man.
3000 BC?
That still plays.
Still plays.
Sure.
There's some people that we know, Mus, that would definitely get paid in beer.
Mus,
So
Cut out the middleman. Just give me the beer.
The guy who tunes up our lawnmower every year. We give him a case of Busch Light.
Yay.
Thank you for your service.
he needs to renegotiate that deal.
Yeah.
Jeez. All right, that'll do it.
All right, I saw a movie. You guys want to hear about a movie?
I can't
Sure, I
wait.
do.
Yeah.
All right, so this isn't. I don't know. So it's called Perfect Days. It's a Japanese film. I saw the trailer when I was watching some other movie. I was like, I think I might want to see that, but I'm going to need to bring some tissues because it's sad looking, right?
Did you go to the theater or did you watch it
I
at
went to the
home?
theater. I went to the lovely Willow Creek Theater.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's a Japanese film, all in Japanese with subtitles and stuff like that, but there's not a lot of speaking, and it's really interesting. And I'll tell you, it's nominated for the Oscar for like international film or something like that, but they should have put it in for regular film because it's really, really well done. Okay. But here's the concept. So this guy, it moves pretty slow. He gets up every day. He lives in this one little tiny room. He waters his plants. He gets dressed for work. He goes out. He gets in his van. He drinks his coffee. He drives to work. He cleans toilets all day. He does a really good job. He really cares about his job. He goes home. He eats at the same spot. He goes to bed. Next day, gets up, does the exact same thing. And they set this up by having him do the exact same thing day after day after day. Now, sometimes people kind of throw off his day, but he's always really happy. Like he walks outside and he looks up at the sunshine. And when he's having lunch, he looks up in the trees and he just smiles. And you're like, okay, I think I'm with it. And then one time he comes home, and I'm giving you some spoilers, but it ain't going to matter because I don't know how many you'll see the film. But even that, it doesn't ruin the film if I tell you these things. He comes home, and there's this little girl sitting on the steps. And you're thinking, uh-oh. And she's like a mid-teenager, like 14, 15 years old. And she says, Uncle, where have you been? You know, like she thought he'd be home before then. And he doesn't even recognize her because he hasn't seen her in so long. And she spends a few days with him. He finds out she ran away from home, so he calls his sister. I promise there's a point. The sister comes to pick him up. Now, here's the rub. The sister shows up in a limo with a driver, a Mercedes limo. She gets out. She's obviously very wealthy. And she looks over at her brother, and she's like, I hear you're cleaning toilets. Like, sort of like, what in the hell are you doing? And he says, yeah, you know. He's from a very wealthy family. And then she says, Dad's in a nursing home now. You should really come see him. He's not like he used to be. See, everything you need to know, you know in those 3 sentences, right? And he's like, no. He tells the niece, you can come back anytime you want. They drive away. And then he starts crying. And like everything that happened sets up these 4 minutes of the film. So he goes to bed and he gets up the next day. And he does his whole thing. And he gets up and he goes to work. And as he's driving to work, he's driving into the sunrise. And he smiles. And he starts crying and he's smiling. He's crying. He's smiling. And I didn't think I got it. I'm like, what did I just see? And it took me a long time. I thought about it a lot. I talked about it a lot. And I finally figured it out. It was about just being happy with your life. Like this dude, he cleans toilets for a living. He chooses. But he works his ass off. And he does a good job. He's from a wealthy family. Like he could be
doing
living
anything
in the back of a limousine,
right.
You know? Instead, he lives in a 1-room apartment. And he cleans toilets.
Unreal.
And the sunshine makes him happy. It's really, really good.
Was that it for the movie?
Yeah.
Or did anything happen? So the niece left, and then he went to work, but that was it.
That's it. And the moral of the story is find something that makes you happy, not something that makes you rich.
Right.
You know?
Because then you will be rich.
Right.
96% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
It's beautiful and it's brilliant.
Well, appreciate the recommendation.
The guy,
Absolutely.
the actor's great. He communicates in this last scene. The last scene, Rosie, where he's driving under the sunshine.
Yeah.
Is probably 3 minutes of his face and the joy.
How did you end up seeing this? By some other recommendation, or
I saw the trailer before a different movie.
Okay.
But I thought it was going to be more of a, and you can tell I'm holding back the emotion. I thought it was going to be more of an emotional, this guy's daughter came back or something like that. But that wasn't it at all. It was just a comment on following your heart and not the dollar signs.
Right.
About the fact that you can clean toilets and be happy.
Be happy.
As long as you're happy cleaning toilets.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh.
Did you dive into the part of you should go see Dad? He's in the nursing home, and the guy was like, no. There's some backstory.
Yeah, it doesn't dive into that, but I think that's all you need to know. You know what I mean? Like, his dad was terrible to him.
Yeah, he was super rich and a terrible human.
Exactly.
And I don't want to be any
And I
part
don't
of
want to
that.
be anything like that. I want to clean toilets and live in a tiny apartment and read books and eat food and have a couple of friends.
And smile at
and,
the sunshine.
and live my life in the sunshine. It's a hell of a message. Right?
Yeah, really.
That's great, Hogs.
It's called Perfect Days.
My
DAYS.
recommendation on Apple TV, we just finished watching Lessons in Chemistry. I know a lot of people have read the
I've
book.
heard good things.
It is so good. Yeah. It was
Who's in that? The one with
Brie Larson.
That's Brie Larson. Okay.
Yeah, she's phenomenal.
I like her too.
Go see it.
So, Marge, we'll see you in a week.
I'll see you in a week. I have to hit the road. I'm going to Indiana and Cleveland.
Spend some time
and then
Rock and Roll Hall
It's like
of
a
Fame.
second honeymoon.
Just
It's like a
doing
second honeymoon.
I'm going with another couple. Their names are Jim Pete and Michael Grady.
Have fun.
Just going to crack the swapping joke, but they just got weird.
Yeah, they really did.
Rosie, we'll see you tomorrow.
Parrish doing hockey, or is he going to be here?
No, Parrish is
He'll
back
be here.
tomorrow.
He's
Oh,
back
good.
tomorrow. Yay.
Good,
He's
good,
back
good.
tomorrow.
Great.
9 to noon is next. Power Trip returns tomorrow, 5:30 to 9. See you tomorrow.
Are you looking for ways to elevate your business through premium headwear and apparel? At Branded Bills, we focus on attention to detail, in-person customer experience, and quality craftsmanship to provide a finished, customized product for any occasion. Our core belief is to create out-of-the-box products that enhance the value of your personal brand or business. We offer low minimum orders, unique design applications, and completed custom products in as quick as 2 weeks. To find out more, visit brandedbills.com.